All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Chat's Home. Today, we have the pleasure of sitting with Asiatica. What's up, y'all?
Hey, hello.
Hey.
So yeah, I wanted to jump in with the debut project, the Aprilia. Am I saying that right?
Aprilia, that's how I
Aprilia
say
Ave.
it, yeah.
All right, cool. Is that where you grew up? Or?
I grew up near that street, and then, like, I pass it all the time, and the light's always green. It's, like, next to the school called Enterprise, and, like, St. Albert, that one. And yeah, I grew up in Compton. It's a street in Compton, and it's just the light's always green. And I thought that was, like, a good sign, like, throughout to 2018, because that's the album's pretty much about 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very cool. Were all those songs written by yourself?
For the most part, I want to say, because the band started off with, like, me and Jeff, and so a lot of the things, like, me and Jeff did, like, Shotgun, that was, like, a collaborative effort, like, our first time really, like, contributing equally into the song, because I'm still learning how to work with others.
Nice. We made that song that same day.
We
played it at this concert.
We performed at this show.
At the show.
And we didn't have, like, I was like, we need a new song, and so that day, like, I finished the song, and then later on at the show we tested it out, and then I told my friend, I was like, this is a moshing song, so can you get it started? And so people, like, did. I was like, fuck yeah.
That's dope. So was it just you two playing live?
Yeah, it was us two.
Oh, okay.
We started off as a band in, like, 2017.
Okay.
We started off as Ria Vinci, and then we, like, changed it.
And then just when you guys were producing music, you wanted to add some more members to play live?
Yeah,
Is that how you guys
absolutely.
all came to be in the band?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we show up to shows and it'd be like, oh, where's your band? And then it'd be like, it's just us two. Like,
it's just us.
and they're like, all right, fuck it.
They'd be like, that's what's up.
Yeah, that's
Right
what's up.
on.
Yeah, right on.
But I wanted to be fuller, you know? So, like, so in the beginning when I did, like, drop out of college and was, like, doing music, I got this bass player from UCLA.
Right.
And she was cool. And then Brooke was, like, I think you were still in high school at this time.
Yeah, I was still a senior.
She joined the band for like one rehearsal, and then it was like that didn't work.
I don't know. I was so out. It was kind of my mom's fault. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what happened was, like, so I had the rehearsal, and I
comes
played
out.
it, and at the time, like, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, so I just, like, I went home, and my mom was like, "How was the rehearsal?" And I was like, "It was okay," and then she's like, "So when's your next gig?" And I told her it was really far away in the valley, and then we weren't getting money for it. And my mom's like a businesswoman, like, she's really, like, she's all about getting the money. So she was like, "So wait a minute, you're going to this rehearsal, you're paying for this rehearsal, you're gonna go all the way to the valley, you spend all that gas money, and you're not gonna get paid." And I was like, and then she got me riled up. She's like, "You're right." I was like, "You're right, Mom."
No, honestly,
I fucking quit.
no, she's right. Like, we did, like, so many shows for free, and it was like we used to just think, like, oh, that's free rehearsal, whatever. And we did get better, and we're like fairly good now, like stage presence and everything. It's like, there's still some things we need to work on, but now I feel like we put in enough work to, like, not do shit for free anymore.
Right.
So I'm just like, they're like, do a show. I'm like, are you paying me though?
Nice.
Where are the checks at?
Where the checks at? So now I'm starting to, like, change it. Like, because, like, rehearsal is so much, like, it takes so much effort to get everyone in one place. And
It's only these two drive.
yeah. And he lives in Santa Ana.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's hard. Something fell out. I'm sorry.
Where
Traffic
do you
is
guys rehearse
terrible.
at?
My garage.
And
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we
classic.
fixed it up. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you remember your very first show?
Like, all together?
Us
How
together?
could I fucking forget that show?
Or,
Yeah.
like,
That shit-
me and Jeff.
Oh,
Let's go both, actually.
Oh, word.
Jeff and I. It was around the time we were Ria Vinci. February 20th,
February
2017.
20th. I'll never forget that.
That was
day.
like Memorial Day or
It was
something
like,
like that.
all our friends were there. We sold out that show.
Yeah, we sold out the venue. Remember,
sick.
Yeah.
there's this old venue called Amplify.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Amplify was the best place.
Where was it?
Oh, wait.
No,
No, they
it
shut it out.
closed.
Really?
Yeah, Amplify's no more.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, it was
Wait, where was it?
Amplify. It was Hollywood.
Yeah,
That's
next I
actually
think it was Astro Burger.
It was next to Astro Burger.
cool.
It was behind Astro Burger. It was just like this
Yeah.
little sketchy green door. It was just
Green door?
it was just a door. And then you walk downstairs
It was
into
really
like this.
cool.
Oh yeah, the place was great. February 2017. That was our first show.
That's cool.
Our first show together.
All of us. Oh, I remember this shit. It was that wet toes, we toes. What the fuck? What was it? It was over the summer. Yeah,
it was Weto show.
Yeah, because I rejoined the band in the summer because. Yeah, I was trying to get my own band and it didn't really work out. And Asia was just playing my band because I just wanted to play. So our first show, like all together, was that.
That show was a disaster.
It was a warehouse show. Yeah, so it was in this warehouse in LA. It was really cool. Like there was like art shit everywhere.
It was basically just an art show.
Yeah, it was an art show, but we played and like I was supposed to do the lead stuff, but I made the most unprofessional mistake. I didn't really know like the chords at the time.
She didn't.
So like Asia, they didn't have like a standing
They didn't have a mic stand. They didn't have a mic stand, and the cord was only like 2
So
feet tall.
she couldn't play.
And
her
it was
guitar.
attached to a DJ booth, which was on a table, so we had to drag that whole table.
Bro, I'm
middle.
so fucking pressed.
And then the first
When we
song-
asked the DJ, like, where are we supposed to hook the mic up? He's like,
He's like, this is it.
I don't know. It's like,
The DJ had no idea what was going on.
right.
Oh my god.
and then
I was like,
he just left the entire
he
show.
didn't leave. And I was like,
His
I don't
ass
even know
literally
where
just left.
Right. Oh my god.
It was funny. So like the first song, Brooke didn't know like the lead.
I didn't know the part.
Main
I
guitar
didn't
for
know
that.
the main
So
guitar
I had
part.
to play it and sing at the same time, and then Tay had to hold the mic for me.
I was gonna say, yeah, like did somebody just hold the
Right.
I definitely forgot about that.
Yeah.
And then he,
Oh my god.
and then his arm kept falling down, so I had to like stop what I was doing. Like,
She kept looking like, hold
Yeah.
that shit up. And I'm
And
like,
then
my bad.
I don't know. I kept fucking up because I didn't know most of the songs, and like I just remember all I remember was like I'm fucking up a little bit. Everybody's kind of fucking up a little bit because we were like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
And then you.
the only solution was
too
to
much
get
to drink.
extremely drunk.
Yes,
I
you
was
had
drunk
way
too.
too much to fucking drink, and so at one point.
I was drinking while
I
playing the
just
drums.
look over.
Each song we paused, I was just like,
Yes, and I just be like, how y'all
Right, and
doing? Like
the-
just steadily getting
Yeah,
drunk.
low key, the best part of that gig was the wine.
Yeah,
But,
just
like,
that
the
one.
wine
Yeah,
was
that
so
sangria
Got
was so
fucked up.
bomb.
But I just look over and like Asia's like on the floor, like laying down on the floor, but
Yeah.
not like a normal person, I guess. Like she laid down like she was dead. She was like that, like it's singing.
Yeah,
Like
I just laying down and
everybody,
singing.
you know. But it was like hipster shit, so everybody was really into
everyone
it.
was like,
Yeah.
So
oh my
hipster.
god, she's so unique. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh my
just
God.
tired. I'm just
Wow, is this
I'm just
performance
like-
art? Oh my god.
performance.
Just like, all right. Like, just like kind of singing.
Yeah.
Like,
I just
and
want
I'm
to
like,
paint to
oh, you know
this.
the word.
Yeah.
This is very unprofessional, unprepared.
What?
And then we did that mint show. We did the
Ooh,
show at the
our
mint.
best
That was
show
our best
was
show.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the best?
Yes, and I
opening up
guess
for Carter.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some motherfucker remembered us from the Wet Toes show or whatever, and he went up to you, remember, and said, "Wow, you guys."
Yeah, he was like,
you
oh
were
wow.
good when we first.
Y'all
saw
were
you."
ass. Y'all were trash before, but y'all have picked it up. And I'm like, fuck off, nigga. What the fuck?
Because
What kind of backhanded compliment is that?
Show.
Yeah, we were getting paid.
We put effort if we're getting paid.
right? But
But
that
yeah,
was that was
our
funny.
best show.
I should've slapped the
I
fuck out
also
of him.
was drunk for that show.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, and I also was drunk
Sorry.
for the Wiltern.
I was gonna say,
Oh.
was that better than the Mint was better than the Wiltern
The
show?
mint was better.
We
Yeah.
did better.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. The mint was like.
I was so fucking drunk on stage for the mint show.
You said for the mint?
Yeah, I was
Oh, for the
fucked
mint?
up.
Oh
yeah.
jeez. I was so bad.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, it was so
My friend, I got on stage and I was like, I didn't drink enough, and so my friend Nick was like, I got you, and he comes and he just brings the strongest thing, and I'm like,
Montana.
thanks. And then
Shout out to
drinking
Montana.
Donna, shout out to Donna, shouts out to Feudal Sounds. So like I'm drinking this drink, and I'm like, uh-oh. And then so I steadily throughout the night, I drink the rest of it, and then like comes like Carter's performance, and I usually start the mosh pit on the last song, so I'm like, it's my chance. And I'm like so drunk, I'm like, get out of my way. And then the song starts, I'm like, ugh. And then so it starts, and I'm like, yes. And then I get pushed, and then I just fall in slow motion. I fall like over the monitor, like just into like this small little ditch. And then I'm like, oh man, I'm dead. And then Carter's like, you okay? I'm like,
Is that just for like the nerves, like just drinking a little bit to
Yes.
feel more calm? Yeah.
yes. But apparently do not know my limits.
No, I'm too super. I don't know. I'm not superstitious in the word, but I'm too like I can't drink or do anything before a show. Like I don't eat. I have to be like very, you know.
I enjoy a nice line of meth before every performance. You know, we just in the green room and then we just do some meth.
Shut your ass.
So I wanted to talk about the Wiltern actually real quick. Was that the biggest room you guys have played? Like the biggest, most people?
Yes.
Was that
Easily,
nerve wracking
yeah.
or was that like?
Yes.
Were you pretty comfortable on stage?
It was
fuck
no, I had to get extremely drunk for that show.
I ain't never.
No, okay. No, that show was
Oh,
a
hell no.
disaster. Not
That
like
show was-
when
Really?
we got there, but like leading up to it. Cause like
What happened?
you know what happened.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
we
I
didn't
know
get
what
cleared to
happened.
play the show until Tuesday morning,
Oh, jeez.
and it was on
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Bro,
And
I
so-
remember,
And we already
like,
had flew out Brooke. Well,
Yeah,
not me,
yeah,
we
but
flew out
Asia.
Brooke,
Yeah,
and then we
'cause
were
I'm in
told
Boston
because
now.
she goes to Berkeley,
Yeah.
and so I flew her out. And then Monday, I'm asking my brother, I'm like, so is it cleared? Can I like announce that like we're opening up for you? And he was like, oh no, you can't perform. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean?
Oh no.
I was like, what do you mean though? You can't perform? Like, what are you talking about? And like, I'm over here, like, I'm out of town, like, I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation because it's my anniversary. And then I'm like, what? I don't understand. I don't know what you mean. And so I'm like, I text his manager, like, yo, how come we can't perform? Like, if you don't mind me asking, like, what's up with that? He's like, oh, we didn't even know, like, anything about, like, he told us nothing about anything. And I was like, you fucking kidding me? And so, like, he's like, okay, if you want to perform, you got to perform with the DJ booth. And I was like, no.
Yeah.
Like, that's not it. We're a band, you know?
Yeah.
So, and I was like, that just wouldn't be tight. Yeah. So I was like, nope, I have a full band. They're like, fuck, well, let's figure it out. And then, and then they were like, okay, you can perform with the band, but you can't have drums. So I was like, no, but I need drums. And they're like,
Right.
fuck, we'll figure it out. And then so
Yeah, they
they're
got
like, okay,
there.
so if you're gonna do this and this and this, you need to provide everything. They're like, provide sound, provide tech, provide monitors, provide like just
What?
or some shit. I don't
Yeah.
know. They just told me I gotta bring everything because they
Damn.
weren't equipped. Because you know
Okay.
the whole tour was like a DJ booth,
Right.
and so they were only equipped for that.
Right.
And then so I was like, shit. So like I was like giving up. So I was told the band like we won't be performing this show. And they're like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, I know. And then so I kept like working for it. I hit up the homie Edwin, and then he had my back. And then like both of my homies from the Swells, they work at the Wiltern, so like I was like,
Oh,
we were pretty
sick.
covered that show, yeah. And then my brother's manager came in and was like, oh, we got you. And I was like,
Dude, that's cool.
I was like, shit.
It was just you four for
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
performance?
That shit
Yeah.
was
Damn.
so like terrifying. Like I really like.
Yeah,
I
they're
got
like
off the
they're like
plane,
go up there, prepare,
yeah.
and then because like we didn't have like anyone to sound check for us. They're like, go up there, make sure everything is good. Well, we sound checked before, but they're like, go up there, make sure everything is good, and then you can just start. And so we go up there, like just twiddling with things. I look at the crowd, I'm like, twiddle. Everything sounds
Yo,
nice.
oh my god. The Wiltern's crazy because like most big stages, you can't really see the audience because the lights are so blinding.
No, I saw everybody's face.
Yeah, that was not the
Up
case.
in the balcony, too.
Like, yeah,
In the balcony,
oh my
a little
god.
less so, but like people right here, you see
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah,
People right
yeah.
there is just like a big, dense.
Right. And I kind of love the
crowd.
lights though, cause not being able to see people's faces is just makes life so much easier. But you look out in the crowd and you can see
They're
every
there.
single.
I love
motherfucking
seeing their
person.
faces.
They're there.
I hated that
You do?
shit.
I
It
love
was so
it.
scary. Like I'm typically able to relax like halfway through the set at least if I'm nervous. Like my forearms had never been so tense.
No, I
Like,
saw
my
a video-
whole life.
I saw a
like,
video of her.
Oh my god.
And she was taking a break from playing the guitar. Like, not taking a break, but I guess it just wasn't, like, your time yet. You're just standing there, like... I saw it, like, later on. Because, like, I'm not usually... I'm
Yo.
focused on performing, so I don't see it. And I'm, like, looking at Brooke. She's just like... I'm like, bro, you're performing, too. Do something.
I would move.
There's this one point during the show where Asia gets in my face because I don't like making eye contact with her on stage. Like, we can jam out and shit, but
That's
like
too intimate.
it's too personal. On stage it is,
All right.
and I don't want that type of like activity going on stage.
There's no activity. I'm looking at you. There's
And
no
then,
activity.
but then, so what she does, like she's like, oh, you have to look at me when I look at you, and so this show, the Wiltern, the biggest show, she gets in my face and just stares at me. I'm like, are you drunk? Like, what are you doing?
Well, duh. over here had that Capriccio on deck.
Oh God, that shit hit.
That
Shit made me thought out.
Yeah.
Oh man, I have the opposite. I stare at Asia the entire show because I have to.
Cause we have that. We're intimate.
Yeah,
We're intimate together.
So
What's your stage presence like? Or like, because you've been playing from the start. So it was just drums and you singing and playing guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I feel like I'm kind of awkward. Like I get really nervous, so like I try not to look at people because like once you look at someone, I get stuck at looking at them and I can't not look at them. And I feel like I kind of look down, but like at the Wiltern, like at the end of the set, like I got comfortable and I was like looking up and I was like, damn, this is a lot of people. Like, why the fuck was I not looking at them? Like, this is like the biggest show I've ever played. Like, I was really grateful. You know, like, it was a really great opportunity. Like, it was like really, it's something to remember. You know, as when you're young, like,
for
show your kids about it. Like, I played at that venue before. Like, it was cool.
There'll be more to come for sure. We'll play like
For
bigger
sure.
venues.
Do you
Super
guys
Lucy.
do you think playing the Wiltern has really helped you? I don't know, just like set bigger goals, or like
Yes.
does it make you more ambitious? Like, dude, I want to be back here, like headlining, kind of thing.
Well, for me, it was just like we played the Wiltern. We got to get paid for shows now.
Yeah,
That was that, and it was just like it also made me realize that like if I work hard for that shit, and just how much I can like do for myself, and so I'm just like, like I don't know, setting more goals and just being like I can get there if I really just like work and strive.
Yeah. No, for
Like
sure.
going to school the next day was like really depressing because I was like, I was like,
after that was so.
I was really
depressing.
depressed because I was like, I was going through midterms and I'm like, damn, like people live this life of just performing and it's like, I performed yesterday, but I have to come back to school, back to reality.
Right.
And I was like, you know, I feel like we will go back to bigger stages.
Yeah.
It's like, it was just weird. Like we go back to school and I'm like, damn, like that life seems cool. Like I want to live that life. Like I
That's
want to
cool.
be that.
That's very cool. Wait, so how did you join the group?
I just
You like were at that first show or something?
Yeah.
not their first show.
You were at the Stinkfest show.
I was at Stinkfest. I was performing with Iet, and then I saw Asia and Jeff performing. I was like, damn, they raw as hell. Like Jeff's pocket was crazy. Asia's guitar playing was crazy. I heard Shock and I was like, yo, that's so crazy. And I told her, I met her, and I was like, yo, we should, make music. Or I was like, I'll play bass for you. It seems like you guys need one. It's just you two up there.
He was like, yeah, I'll play bass for you, real shit. I was like, real shit? All right. And like that's the thing. Like if someone tells me like something, it will take me so long it will just take so long for me to like actually, because they'll be in my mind, but it's just like it's not the time. And then so finally it was the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yo.
He joined like a year later, like almost a year.
I wasn't
Yeah.
that far behind you then. I thought it was farther.
No, you joined like right after.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they're like, damn, Tay's not raw enough. We need Brooke.
So you're from a pretty musical family. Like, were your parents musicians? Is that how you got introduced to music, or just when you were a kid were you playing a lot?
My mom, she like was like a piano prodigy growing up, but then she had like got this like disease and it like messed up her brain, so she like totally forgot everything. But I grew up. I wasn't really. Music was cool to me, but it was just like. Well, actually, no, fuck that. No, I really, no. Okay, so growing up, like I had looked up to people like the Naked Brothers band. So I was like, in like, right, they're so tight. Like kindergarten, first grade, being like, okay, I'm gonna start this band. Like I still have like this Karobi notebook of just me saying like, me and my friends are gonna play all the instruments. All it's spelled so wrong. Like every word was spelled wrong, and then. My uncle still tells his story. Like he was like, yeah, I remember when you were little. You were like, yo, uncle, can you buy me this and this and this and this because I have a band. And I told him like who's gonna be in the band and da da da. And then so I did want to do it for like a while, but then I gave up on it because like no one was investing in me. Like no, they're just like shut the shit up. You don't want to do that. And I was like, but I do though. Yeah. But it wasn't until my brother started showing interest in music that. My mom even invested in like one of us doing music. Like he liked Guitar Hero. I was like, oh, he likes Guitar Hero. Let's get him guitar lessons. I'm like, Mom, but it was like, shh. you don't get guitar, you have pretty hands. I'm like, that makes no sense. And so I did piano because she saw me like teaching myself how to do piano. And I had lessons, but then they were trying to dictate my lessons, like, oh, you're going to play in the church, you're going to do this. And I'm like, I don't want to play in the church, though. I just kind of want to sing. Like, literally, that was it. I was like, I just want to sing. And then so I'm like, well, okay, my brother knows how to play guitar. He'll, like, play for me, and I'll sing. No. I was like, Steve, can you play this? He's like, shh. I'm like, come on. And so, like, one day I'm just like, fuck it. I grab his guitar, and I just teach myself how to play.
Oh, sick.
Just because I want to sing.
That's cool. So is guitar your main instrument now?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is that where you mostly write everything on? And like, very cool. Yeah, I was actually going to ask about one specific song, All Right. I'm a huge fan of that. It's so positive and just like, I don't know, it's therapeutic. I would like drive to it and just like feel good about myself.
Nice.
Where were you like in your headspace when you wrote that song? Like, did you want something that was just uplifting? And
Yeah, I remember being in my bedroom and like I was writing and I was like, oh shit, this is a song. And it, like, cause you know how you write a song and then you know when it's it, you know when you're gonna use it. And it was around the time where Jeff and I was gigging a lot and I wasn't trying to keep singing the same song, so I would be constantly writing so we'd have new material. And All Right came and then I was like, this is great. Cause it was something I really needed to hear cause I was just very just like down and like, oh, like, well, you know, it's whatever. Like, and I was writing songs about how life sucks, and then so I was like, nah, I need to change my attitude.
Yeah.
So All Right was just something that I really needed to hear, and I remember being so excited. I called up the homie Brandon, and I'm like, listen to this new song. I have it. Listen, and then he's like, yeah, that's tight. I'm like, you damn right it is. And so just kind of like developed that from there.
Very cool.
Yeah.
How far along are you on the album? Are most of the songs written? Or?
No.
Okay.
It's very sprinkly, like very like a crumb. It's a crumb.
Gotcha.
But I know that it's gonna have like a storyline. It's not gonna be about my life. I'm like so into like stories, and, like warrior princesses and shit. So that's pretty much what the.
She was getting dressed to an audiobook.
I was getting dressed to an audiobook.
She's not fucking joking. She's
I'm
really
not
about the
joking.
stories. like, she had like the fucking speaker all set up and not music. It was an audiobook. Like, I just hear like this, like she kind of sounded like this old lady.
It was like, hello, I'm so bitter blue. What are you doing, darling?
What the fuck's going on?
Like I had a car full of like just my homies, and then we're having a good time. We're going to go party. I'm like, mind if I while out, turn on to crank that audiobook
Chapter
as loud as it
1.
goes. It's like, so bitter blue fell in the water today. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Lord.
Right now I'm like reading, writing, and listening to stories. So like I'm writing my own story, like, and it's been great. I love writing and I love stories and shit like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is it pretty tough to get the band together now that you guys are all like you're up in Berkeley and like do you just come down for holidays?
Yeah, like bro.
Like even when,
It's so
even when
bad,
she's down
like-
here, cause we all have jobs and so we have to kind of find a window where it's like we're not working. I feel like the reason why
Learn
we
them
like the Mint
chords.
is because the Mint shows because we were well rehearsed.
Yeah.
We made sure we rehearsed for that one. We made sure we made time. It was like oh, I can't do that. I'm like, yes, you will do that rehearsal from this time to this time. But like you know, I'm like, nope.
So
we're
being
doing
disciplined for it. Everything.
I think I just like the meet.
super late night rehearsals.
I love that show.
Especially when it was like me, Tay, and Jeff. We'd be at like the studio until like 3 to 4 a.m.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's
just
crazy.
rehearsing.
Yeah, we grinding, man. No
Yeah,
sleep.
that's
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
No, it was cool. I
No
think
days off.
The one thing I like the most about the
25/8.
Mint show is that it was people who knew, mostly like friends and fans of the band were in the audience. Like at the Wiltern, it was all Steve's fans, you know. So like
Yeah, but they loved us.
that's true. But with like the first like couple songs, you know, you got to convince the audience, you know.
Well, we did a pretty good job of convincing.
They
them.
were
Yeah,
going
it was
crazy.
fun.
Like no one knew who I was, so it wasn't like oh, we're here to see like this is Steve's sister right here.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh shit.
was like,
and
who the
then,
fuck?
The very last song I was introduced to the band. That's when I said my name. Everyone was like, oh, what the fuck? I was like,
Yeah.
but everyone was singing
Oh, that
all
was-
right. All Right was like insane.
Dude,
I
hell
taught
yeah.
them the song, and I was just like, I think God lives. Everyone just said, I
Yeah.
think God lives a good life. And
It
I
was
like,
cool.
That's so cool.
But I like the mint because from the jump, everybody was like Asiatica.
Yeah,
like,
from
you know
the
what I mean?
jump.
Everybody knew.
Everyone
Yeah.
knew
Everybody
the
knew, and
words.
it was
I was
people.
like,
Yeah.
they were singing me my own. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Dang.
But yeah, no, the coolest part of the Wiltern was definitely when we went into the middle pit. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Oh yeah,
Is it called the fucking pit?
It's a
Yeah.
pit.
We went
All
into
right,
the
wait,
pit.
So we went there and like, I turned to this girl, Asian and I was like, "Excuse me," and like, she had to be like 13 or some shit. She recognized the two of us and she
Yeah.
just screamed
Yeah,
in my
she's like-
face. Like it was like
No,
one
like it was like a
scream.
It was like the little 10 minutes of fame where people like I'd be walking by, people like, oh my god, and I'm like, okay.
But she was so funny because it was like a delayed reaction. She was just like, and then like this little high pitched scream. And I
Dang.
was like, nice to meet you too. And I
Bro,
fucking kept
Squeal.
walking.
Some
like,
wild shit was
That was so
happening
cool.
at that concert. That shit.
Wait, super quick. Where did Jeff go? I didn't see him leave.
Man, you
I
know
think he's
Jeff.
on a phone-
You can't
phone
control
call.
Jeff, bro. He's here and he's not.
God,
Oh,
Phone
sorry,
call.
he's probably talking to his job.
Jeff wasn't
Yeah.
even at his
Oh my
own birth,
God.
bro.
We all work for the man.
Yeah.
Bro, Jeff.
Jeff
really?
is the type of person where we'll be on stage and we'll be like, all right, Jeff, count us off, and he'll be in that crowd like.
Oh, that's what happened at the Mint. That's
and
what
that
happened at the
literally
Mint.
happened.
We
We're
were
just like,
about
what?
to start, and then Jeff was in the crowd, like recording us at the song. We're like, Jeff, get your ass.
He's like, oh,
Bring
my
your ass
bad, bro.
like, bro.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
Man.
And then last question, what keeps you guys like, I don't know, motivated to continue making music, even though you guys have jobs, you are living so far from each other? Like, what keeps you coming back to continue this?
Well, I can start. I love these motherfuckers. like, you know what I mean? Like, they're just my friends. At the end of the day, I think I have definitely played with musicians who I don't like very much. And it's like, even if the music's good, it's like, damn, I really don't want to spend like another minute like with you, you know? But it's always fun. It's just a good time. You know, every time we go out and do a gig, it's just fun.
It's really fun.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
it's like a family at this point.
Yeah.
And you know, I've worked with a lot of people in LA. They're all assholes. Everybody from LA. Everyone from LA has a big ass head, and they all have this huge ego that they're the best. And I'm like, what does that mean? It's music. And like Asia doesn't have that, you know.
Word.
A lot of people are like negative, you know, try to keep your opinions, you know, down and whatnot. But like, she's an open person,
Right.
and that's really cool, you know. And like, we just click, you know. Before this interview, you saw how raw we are together.
Yeah.
We should have our own show. Call it House of Asia.
In my
No.
dirty ass
No,
garage.
Tay, with all the shit you say, we would get canceled
We
so
would
quick.
get canceled so
We would
fast.
have one episode and get canceled immediately.
It's like, damn,
It'd be one of
we
those
ruined our
things they'd
careers.
never have to air it ever again. Like, they were not allowed to.
They
Like,
were like, this is the first episode? Fucking Christ.
It would come back to haunt us for sure. Tay be out of pocket.
I don't be out of pocket.
You are out of pocket.
Listen.
Like 90% of the
Hey,
time.
listen. I got big pockets. I don't get out of them. Word to your mother.
Shut up.
yeah, like it's just.
Why do you like us?
Why do you like us?
What was the question?
Why are you
Like, why are you here, Jeff?
why are you here, Jeff?
I
are
don't
you still
know,
in this
because before the band, I used to play at a church, right? And the reason I started playing with Asia was because she hit me up for this musical called Grease. And that's probably where everything started. Like, when she realized that, like, well, because I told her I played the drum one time. And then we played, she hit me up, well, a teacher hit me up talking about if I could play for the musical. And I was like, this is cool. Like, I thanked her for it because I got a gift card after. And then, like, when we started first making music, I was like, dang, this is cool. Like, this is like a better hobby than other hobbies that I do. You know, like, not doing nothing. Might as well just play music. And everyone here, like, in this room is, like, very cool to hang out with, like, just talk to. Yeah, we could always talk about life or joke around. It's always, like, time for everything, you know? And they're just amazing people to be with.
I think I remember our first rehearsal. Like, we rehearsed maybe for like 30 minutes. And then the rest of the rehearsal was us like fucking around. Like I remember like Jeff, like I got on the drums and I started playing this stupid beat, like, because I don't really know how to play. And then you started freestyling. Like,
first rehearsal?
That was our first rehearsal.
In the living room.
But it was very specific. We needed to freestyle like a really cheesy like early 90s rapper. So you would be like, my name is Asia and I'm here to say, and then you freestyle and then at one point you forced us all to do it. So I had to freestyle and Jeff had to freestyle.
I don't even remember Jeff freestyle. Never participated.
Oh no,
I
I
think
didn't freestyle.
And, like,
I grabbed the mic and I gave it right back.
Because it's like this is what I wanted for so long. Like first grade kindergarten, like looking at the Naked Brothers band, I really wanted a band, and I had to like it came way later on in life, and that's just the longest thing I've done. So I'm like, why stop? It'd be such a waste of time. My life would be nothing if I didn't have music. If I stopped right now, what was all of this for? What was all the struggle for? So that's what keeps me going. It's just like even if at times you feel like you're not having fun, and like, but it's just like this is what I want. This is the life I asked to live. So it's like I'm just live it with all its quirks that it comes with.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah.
It's hard being a musician, bro.
Yeah.
Like a broke ass musician who's sleeping on couches. No, I'm saying my steez. It's hard being a musician, but like if you really love music, you don't do it for the money. You know, I've been broke for 2 years, like really broke. And I just feel like that's the reason why I keep doing this shit, because I love it. Like when I play a guitar or when I make a beat, that shit just feels like another fucking world. And it's the best when you can do it with your fucking friends, someone who you can relate to, not just musically, but just like life experiences. That's why I feel like everyone wants to do music, because that shit just feels good. And it should. You shouldn't put a award on art either. Fuck the Grammys.
Oh my God, dang.
I'm sorry.
I want a Grammy, so I love the Grammys.
That's not, you didn't have to say that. That wasn't even part of the question.
That was beautiful, though.
So good. You were doing so good. You were like in deep.
Dang,
You were
Tay has the mics. He's doing a good job.
He's doing great. And then you really had to end it on,
bro.
And fuck the Grammys. Like, damn.
Now we're never getting nominated.
You were doing so
he's
good.
out of pocket.
Like,
All right.
He's not out
that's
of
what we're
pocket.
talking about. Like, imagine,
That's hilarious.
Like, filming all day this motherfucker right
Just because he has a
here,
Grammy,
like,
he doesn't
oh
want
my
to give
God.
us one.
Ooh, that's right.
Dang.
Yeah, come on, fuck the Grammys. You can say. You can only
You
say that because you
have a
have one,
Grammy.
motherfucker.
Like, what are you talking about?
You have a
Wait,
Grammy?
I forgot. Yeah.
That's
Take
awesome.
the mic. Talk about the Grammys.
Oh, shit.
You better not say no foul
You
shit.
give me the mic, I'm gonna. Yeah. You know, I was just chilling, listening, smoking a fat blunt, play some guitar. Now I'm rich. You know what I'm saying? Life is a movie, bro. Mine's a horror flick. You know what I'm saying? And shit. Nah, fuck the Grammys. You can't put a award on her.
You can't.
It's an institution that likes to, award popularity, but that's not music, man.
Right.
You should award. You should award art, but you should celebrate creativity
I
and
feel
like
like I want your Grammy.
uniqueness.
I mean,
Yeah, my mom has it. She has it, and she's gonna keep it forever. I never want to see that thing again.
oh. Wait.
Dang.
Shout out, my mom.
I was gonna say, do you guys want to like throw any shout outs out there before we sign off, or anything else you wanted to mention?
Shout out to my bestie Brandon, who has helped me through this journey, be my engineer, and just like being a supportive friend. He has great creative energy, which is very important, like to have around. Like if I'm making music, and then like I like making music with people, like but specific people, and like he's one of those specific people.
Like he
that I
records for you, or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll just. Yeah, and then he'll be like, well, I think we should add more of this. And
Yeah,
this, and this, and that. I'm like, that's great. Shout out to Feudal Sounds. They've been my refuge. Dre, Deja.
Shout out to Dre.
Shout out to Dre.
Shout out to Dre.
Yeah.
Deja.
Shouts out. No, he's helped me do so much. Same thing, like Dre, he helped me with like the whole rollout of Aprilia Ave, and also like
sick.
yeah, and the order of the songs as well, because he's like, I like doing that. So he's like so passionate about like, he's like, you need help? I got you.
That's cool.
And he
That's
brought
really
you
cool.
back into music, didn't he? Or some, I forgot who it was. Like there was a time where we were like gonna stop, and we had his show to do.
Yeah.
And-
I was definitely gonna quit music.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
shout out to
Yeah.
Dre for
shout out to
continuing the
Dre
music
for
dreams.
being like, yeah, come perform my show. And I had said yes before, like, because I didn't want to, I was like, I dropped out of school to do music, and then I was like, I don't want to do it anymore. But I was like, but I'm already here. like, oh, I might as well do it. And then he like, yeah, he invited us to do the mansion show.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Oh shit.
Shout out to Asia's mom, because she lets us practice in there. And
Oh
it's
yeah,
loud.
shout out to my mom.
Shout out to her mom.
Yeah, she's so supportive now.
Shout out to Nate Fox, because he let us use his studio to
He did let
rehearse.
us use the studio to rehearse. Wee hours of the morning, night,
Very late.
very late.
All right.
Sweet.
Yeah.
You guys,
Sorry.
any shout outs? Any shout outs on your end?
Shout out my sisters, my brother, and my friends.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that too.
Shout out Jeff.
minute,
Shout out
Shout out
Jeff.
Tay.
Shout out
Shout out
Jeff.
Brooke.
Hold on. Shout out to Tay, Chai Latte,
Yeah.
because this
Chai
man got
Latte.
an EP. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
An album,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
He got
saying?
my
The
fucking
red
album.
carpet rolled
You
out.
heard of My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy? Well, this is number 2, all right? 2 Rick Ross versus 4 guitar solos, nigga.
No, but he really does, and he played it in the garage today. It sounds really fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
it sounds nice.
You should listen to it, and like
so we can have a hit record and make millions of dollars.
that.
I
That's
need
how
to
it
give him a
works.
verse. I
That's
think
exactly
what
how it
we're-
works.
we're ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And then I was gonna shout myself out because I also have a single coming out. I think in February. So I wanted to be like. Then that's it. I guess I shouted
The red
myself
carpet
out.
is rolled out.
There you
What,
go,
what's it called? What's your artist name?
Brooke.
It's just on like Spotify and everything. Okay,
Yes.
yeah. That's nice.
Yes, that's. I thought like I tried to get an artist name for like a really long time, and I was like, I'm sick of trying to think of names. Like I'm just going with Brooke.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
that was fresh. That's fresh.
yeah, people think it's really funny. Like, what's your artist name? Brooke. Oh, okay.
Nobody else's name is Brooke.
Thank you guys. Thanks for being here. Yeah, we're gonna get into the music right now. So stay tuned.
Shout out Chad.
Asiatica. Thank you guys.
Word.
Hi, we are Asiatica, and this song is called Ever Be. The song's called Alright, and it goes like this. My love is gonna be alright. My love is gonna be alright. Well, is it possible? I don't know where to step next. If I want to give you my best, if everything turned out fine, this would not be called a good life. When I just need to breathe, everything will be alright. Yeah, yeah. Alright, 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 alright. I think I lived a good life. Alright, 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 alright. I think I lived a good life. Oh, and I've been thinking of what my life will be like in years. I hope that it's well spent. I'm done. I think I'm really done with all the self-doubt I felt. I don't know where I went, and you got me feeling love, and love. You got me feeling love. Call me crazy if you wanna come into my life, but gonna, you can leave it breathing stronger than me, out the box and into something with a shape. It's okay, but never to self-deprecate. Okay, to find the beauty in simple things is lovelier than gold chains and diamond rings. And everything is alright, 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 alright. I think I lived a good life. Alright, 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 alright. I think I lived a good life. And oh, and I've been thinking of what my life will be like in years. I hope that it's well spent. I'm done. I think I'm really done with all the self-doubt I felt. I don't know where I went, and love, yeah, you got me feeling love, and love, you got me feeling love. Alright, 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 alright. I think I lived a good life. Alright, 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 alright. I think I've lived a good life. The song's called Perhaps. comfortable because I've been up and down this road before. Oh my, living over here can make you blind. Life goes on and then you die. I think I've heard that 1,000,000,000 times. We're endangered here and I wanna scream. You're a horribly nasty, pretty scene. Now we're taking over the land that we can have. But no, you're not the ones to make us laugh. You're wishing that you could live longer, but you're all gone and now you have. What do you have? You have taken my voice from me, and I can't sing. What have you done to me? I've been running and racing, fighting and raging. I wanted to kick ass. Since you wanna be petty, awful and heady, now you're under attack. Oh, what is it? I hold my head up high again. You will be so sorry. Now run it again. Someday I will be your queen, and I want you to know I will never be that mean to you. No, 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 no. No, oh, 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 oh. Alright. Oh, I'm angry, so they gotta be great. Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Best friends send me down a nonchalant chair. Shampoo press, get you out of my hair. Fresh photos with the bomb lighting. New man on Minnesota Vikings. True hurts me something more exciting. Bum bum da bum bum day. Ooh boy, you're looking like you like what you see. Won't you come over and check up on it? I'ma let you work up on it. Ladies, let them check up on it. Watch me while you check up on it. Dip it, bob it, twerk it, stop it, check on me. Ooh boy, you're looking like you like what you see. Won't you and check up on it? You work up on it. Ladies, let them check up on it. Watch you while he check up on it. Dip it, bob it, twerk it, stop